This is the most controversial wrestling match in NCAA history. Brian Realbuto of Cornell versus Ian Miller of Kent State. These are the 2015 NCAA quarterfinals at 157 pounds, and I'm going to break down all the action to see why this is so controversial. Realbuto takes a shot and gets stuffed by Miller here. Miller gets to his front headlock and he's trying to control Realbuto's elbow. Miller's going to shuck Realbuto away and use that as a setup for a beautiful double leg to get the first takedown to go up 2-0. We get a restart and Realbuto is going to be up and out really fast here. You've probably already noticed that the video here is very choppy. This is just the best footage I could find. I apologize about it. Still 2-1 in favor of Miller going into the second period. Realbuto is going to choose bottom. Miller's going to be able to put on a little bit more of a ride on Realbuto here, which is important because he is building up riding time, which is going to come into effect later in the match. From a strategy standpoint, this is really important for college wrestling. Every time you get a chance on top that you're trying to ride for at least 15 to 20 seconds to build up that riding time. If you get 2 or 3 chances on top, you're going to be likely to hopefully get over that minute if you can put up 20 to 30 seconds. Realbuto is out and the score is now 2-2. Miller is going to hit his signature boot scoot and double off to get a second takedown and go up 4-2 in the second period. Miller again has put up a bunch of riding time during this exchange. Realbuto is able to get hold of a wrist and circle out here to get an escape to go down 4-3. We've now transitioned to the third period. Miller has chosen bottom and he's working for a reversal here, and he's going to end up getting a reversal to go up 6-3 on Brian Realbuto. Again, Miller is working super hard to stay on top. He drops to a leg and elevates it. He's able to return Realbuto and continue his ride. They go out of bounds with 1:45 left, and Miller is in total control of this match. He's building riding time. He's got all the offensive points thus far. Realbuto is pressuring back here and trying to adjust his legs so that he can quad pot up. As he does so, he's able to seal off his right side, and Miller has to cut him again to make the score 6-4 in favor of Ian Miller. We're a little later in the third, and Realbuto is going to take a shot and get Miller hit for stalling. However, Miller's able to re-attack on almost like a low leg double and dump Realbuto to his hip, and he's going to end up getting another takedown here to go up 8-4 with under a minute left in the third period. Miller's going to drive Realbuto out of bounds here, and we're going to get a restart. Now, a lot's going to happen real fast here, and this is where it gets controversial. Realbuto's working from the bottom for an escape, and he's going to get a real quick escape there. That's 1-point escape, and they go right back into a takedown situation, and Realbuto's going to be able to scoot behind, hook the leg, and get himself a takedown to close the score down 8-7. Now he's going to cut Miller. Miller just escaped, but the point never goes on the board. It should be 9-7, but Miller is getting dumped to his hip. Realbuto's got the leg split, and he's going to work to sit through and come up. He's still got Miller on his hip, and he gets a takedown, and they say the score is 9-8, but it should be 9-9. Realbuto watches the last couple seconds tick off the clock. Miller is going to get awarded the riding point to tie the score, but really he should be up 10-9. Now, the Kent State coaching staff knows something is wrong, but they don't know what, so they approach the table. They try to explain to the referee that there's a problem with the score, something's wrong with the score, and the referee waves them off. They are asking for a score check, not that there was a misapplication of a rule. The referee starts the overtime period that should not even be happening. Ian Miller has already won this match. Realbuto has more gas in the tank. He hits a nice snap, attacks for a go behind, and is going to end up scoring this to win the match in overtime, even though the match never even should have gone to overtime, and Miller already won. The match ends and Brian Realbuto is declared the winner. After the match, Kent State either reviews film or looks at a scorebook and figures out that Ian Miller should have won the match in regulation. However, the NCAA doubles down on the decision to declare Brian Realbuto the winner. The NCAA's rationale for this decision was that Kent State had an available challenge brick that they did not use. Those challenge bricks are designed for calling misapplications of the rule or missed calls, not for score checks. The NCAA completely dropped the ball on reversing this decision. This match was mishandled by the ref and then backed up by the NCAA, and it was a real shame. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you can get way more awesome wrestling content. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you on the next one.